Hey guys, today I'm actually going to be doing a few rehouses. I'm going to end up starting with my Tityus Stigmurus scorpion, and I'm going to move to my Avicularia Diversipes. There we go. My Avicularia Diversipes, my Irminia, and lastly my Pachistopelma rufonigrum. The Diversipes and the Irminia are going to go in these big tubs right here, and I'll kind of give you a walkthrough of how I set up the container. And then in the end, the P. rufonigrum is actually going to be going in one of these two enclosures. So first, I'm going to start by transferring my T. Stigmurus. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to do it nice and easy. Here, it shouldn't be too hard, honestly. I'm going to use paintbrush, and I'm just going to take a vial that I will put like over here and try and get her to just walk into it. Oh. Try and get it. Okay, that's not gonna. She's not gonna want to listen very well. I see. That's alright. Okay. Try and give you this. She's already stinging. Boom. So, I'm going to very carefully put her into the new enclosure. So, what I have set up here is just a little critter keeper. Essentially, I mean, this enclosure wasn't too small for her or anything really. This is, I mean, only slightly bigger. Essentially, the issue I was having was it looked like a little bit of mold was forming in here, and actually it had a couple of mushrooms grow out. So, I just decided, you know what, let me take her out of this. Put her in something with a lot more ventilation. I'll have to spray her more often because they do like it very humid. But it should prevent this mold issue I've been having. So you can see she's in here, and I feel bad for stressing her out a bit, but turn my light on because it's kind of dark in here. Alright. But this should make a nice enclosure for her. I made it look nice. I'm not sure if I could be able to do it. Boom. Nice and easy. So, I'm hoping she's either gonna molt soon. I don't think she's big enough to be pregnant. For anybody who doesn't know, the Tityus Stigmurus, if you don't know, they're parthenogenic, and what that means is that when they sexually mature as a female, which this is a female, she will automatically be able to mate by herself. Now the difference between parthenogenic and asexual is parthenogenic means that she will be able to mate by herself. However, if she had a male, she would also be able to mate by a male. Now when they mate by the asexually, or when they reproduce asexually, they will only produce females. When they produce sexually, then they would produce males and females. So these are very cool species. I look forward to her maturing and creating a bunch more little ones. She is looking a little fat, so like I said, as you can see, she's a little fat right now. She could be carrying, honestly. It's hard to tell. I know they don't get very big. I just thought they got a little bit bigger than this. If I have a tape measure, but not a very good one for this. She could be carrying, I guess, but I'm pretty sure that they get a little bit bigger. So there you go, guys. I will put the lid on this, and she should enjoy that. And I'll just transfer this sticker over here, just because I like to have my T's and scorpions all labeled up, because I think it looks nice. And then we'll move on to the next one. All right, thanks guys. All right, YouTube, I apologize for this possibly not being the best of views, but essentially I will give you an overview of the enclosure, but this is my Diversipes, and I'm going to try and coax it gently into new enclosure. Trying to come up with a general plan here. This guy, this male, can be a bit skittish, typically, and I would like to get him to one. Don't turn toward me. I would like to get him to head straight into there. And that's the end. Just shoot straight into this enclosure. Alright, okay, buddy. Bit aggressive. I don't know if anybody saw that, but he spun right around. He was not happy with me. Hang on, buddy. Trying line him straight in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can kind of reset you guys up. Better view over there. Doesn't want to budge. I know, buddy. No. There we go. You're turning the wrong way there, buddy. Now, of course, it wants to go up. I'm trying to make this as much of an up change frame as possible. There you go, buddy. Awesome. Perfect. Alright. Hopefully you guys got a good view of that. Now, to show you kind of what I've done here. It's got a quart bark tube and a nice big area for him to web up a couple of plants, silk plants from the web up. This guy, water dish down at the bottom, and he is under there. Alright guys, I am gonna go set up this is cool. I'm gonna touch the lid on this guy. As you see, there are vent holes. I did some kind of down the corners and across all the sides for cross ventilation. I did not put any ventilation into the lid. If I feel it's necessary later, it shouldn't be an issue to just take the lid off and drill a few holes. I know the Avics typically need a lot of ventilation. You see that mostly with the slings. This guy's pretty big. They become a lot more hardy after their sling stage, so, and I think this will be plenty of ventilation. Plus there's cross ventilation, which is the key. Now, being that these guys still need a lot of humidity, I think this will be a good balance here. Plus, you can see there's actually ventilation up here and over here, so I think this will actually, and then there's ventilation under here and under here, under this. So I think this will actually create a good amount of ventilation, and will hold humidity, but at the same time allow plenty of ventilation. So I think this will work out fine. So let me move on to my P. Irminia, and then we'll move on. I gotta have to clean one of these out for the P. rufonigrum. So move on to the P. Irminia. That one's probably gonna be a little bit more stressful than this guy, and we'll see kind of where we go from here. All right. Okay, guys. Hopefully you got a decent view over here. I will be investing in a stand and a new camera soon, so hopefully you guys appreciate that. Now, the reason why my P. rufonigrum really needs to move, I noticed there's flies, there's like little gnats in here, and I don't really like that, and I think that's gonna be an issue, so I decided that I will rehouse this girl, and while I'm at it, I might as well give her something a little bigger if I was going to rehouse her. That's kind of my mindset here. So, if you guys can see what's going on, she's right down here. I'll actually give you a good view of her. She is gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Or he, I don't know yet. But maybe 2 inches, 1 3/4 inches, something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna move her. This is actually what the Avic was in. I was going to transfer the P. Irminia first, but I actually need to make more bedding. So I have a cocoa fiber husk block that I am currently turning into just cocoa fiber. And that'll be the bedding for the P. Irminia. So I wanted to give her a decent amount of bedding because of the fact that she does like to burrow, and it's pretty common for them to like to burrow. So, alright. And plus, I might as well save the best for last, right? Alright. Try this box out of the way, sweater. So I had set up a container for her, and I'll kind of give you a walk through that as soon as I'm done moving her. Hopefully that works for you guys. Let's see what she does here. A little bit of a threat posture there. That's alright, huh? Alright. She did not like it. Cool, perfect. Sprinting up the wrong direction. But at the same time, oh yeah. Well, I can get a beautiful shot of that awesome abdomen. I'm gonna take advantage of that. So that's just a beautiful shot right there. I'm gonna take a picture of that. There we go. Alright. Continue lightly. No. And this is, these things happen. She shot right back down the bottom. Alright. She's not happy, trying to leave. I know, but this will be better, I promise. Perfect. Couldn't have gone much smoother than that. There she is, straight down in her home. So, hard to see, there's a piece of bark here. Can you do it, girl? a piece of bark down here, so just kind of some like low coverage for her. Decent amount of substrate. She doesn't burrow. She likes to stay low though. So I mean, I gave her maybe 1.5 inches of substrate, and I gave her some sticks and some stuff to web to. She does make a cool little web. I mean, you can see the web sheet she made on the back of this bark. So I expect that to look pretty nice in there. She's down in this corner, and there's plenty of place for her to hide and be comfortable. So there she is. All right. So last but not least, I'm going to set up the Irminia enclosure, and we'll get to housing her or him. I'm not sure. She or he likes to eat her her molts, and makes it very hard for me to sex. So I'm just gonna go and top off this bedding, make it nice and deep, and then we'll add some stuff and make it look nice, and then we'll get back to you guys. Alright YouTube, here's the moment of truth. For those of you who don't know, Irminias are, even though they're a new world, they are probably considered the most old worldish of new worlds. They have no urticating hairs, medically significant venom, and they're pretty quick to strike. Typically, now mine has in the past proved that to be not so true. She was typically mellow, but only time will tell how things go here during this little transfer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of prop you guys up again, remove some of this stuff, and see what I can do to get her kind of out on her own. Let's see. Okay. Go ahead, move the plant first. Now she lives down at the bottom here in her burrow, and which is not going to make it easier for me to get her out, honestly. I'm trying. Here she comes. She's not shooting now, which is a good thing. Now that is almost a defensive posture, but not so bad. Some of this webbing. I should put it out again. So I got her put it in the new enclosure. fall over. Alright, so can I show you what I've done? She's in that dirt webbing tunnel, and I just kind of pulled it all out with her. You can see just some of her feet there, but I pulled the whole dirt tunnel out. I'm gonna leave her in that tube and let her come out on her own time. Alright, now that I cleaned the room a little bit, you can actually see that the Irminia has come out. There she is down there. A little dirt in there. I cleaned out her old webbing. There she is. Hard to get a good view, but she is gorgeous. Yeah, well, while I'm at it, I'll just give you guys a kind of a quick overview of my updated collection and how it looks now. So, let me just put Irminia back where she is. Now she really came out of that school. Okay, so on my bottom shelf here, I have my Irminia on the left. I'm going to get a label printed out soon. My Pachistopelma and my Avicularia Diversipes. Oh, there she is, right up there. Cool. My bee smithy could actually use a bigger container, and I'm probably do that soon in the near future. My Hapalopus species Columbia Klein, who turned out to be a female. Oh, there she is right there. Turned out to be a female. Sextus molt. And then I have my Psalmopoeus Irminia, my Rehousing species blue pinnae female, who is in the back behind her water dish. Rehousing species blue pinnae male, my P. rufonigrum, Pachistopelma rufonigrum, for those who don't know, and my Tityus Stigmurus. So, nice big shot of it all. Back up far enough to get it all. So I'm pretty happy with my slow but growing collection here. And thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you'd like to see. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching.